Apparently in Rome, if you flush a toilet, it doesn't shut the fuck up. This thing has been doing this for the last fucking 10 minutes of trying to nap. I might have to destroy it. It's still fucking going on.
What's up, people? I just came back from my trip from Rome, Italy, and it was amazing. Going to Italy on an 8-hour trip and meeting Sharon, a beautiful woman who I'm still talking to, was the best part of Rome. We had some romance. Now, I just met her and I didn't want to stick a camera in her face, even though I do want to record some of my adventures with you and for myself that I can look back on many years from now. She did inform me she's not camera shy. We are still talking, and hopefully you are going to see a debut of Sharon. It was very cool to be able to go to a different country when in Italy. The smallest and richest country is the Vatican City. Now, just to let you know, I'm going to keep it real with you. The tour is a 2.5-hour tour. It does seem very, very long. Why? Because your tour guide, especially the one I had, you have headphones in your ears so you can hear the tour guide no matter where she's located in the tour, which is cool. But she really took her sweet ass time going through the tour. You could have seen this whole tour in probably an hour, but she's slowing down and telling you everything in 15 minutes that could be said in 1 minute. So if you don't have patience, you're not going to like the tour. I am going to tell you that it was very beautiful. It was beautiful seeing the Sistine Chapel. They said make sure you don't film, you don't take pictures. Of course, I did. Just like when somebody puts a plate down in front of you and says it's too hot, don't touch it. And of course, you got to touch it. I thought the most beautiful part of the Vatican City was the church that stands behind the Pope when he's talking in front of everybody. The church, I'm not a religious person whatsoever, but the church was just as beautiful as even the Colosseum. So is the tour worth it? If it was narrowed down to an hour, yes. But unfortunately, it's going to be way too long if you don't have the patience. It was worth seeing the Sistine Chapel and the Pope's Church. Other than that, it is way too long of a tour. I could tell you that the major differences that I saw in Italy was the money was really funny. They have the golden, well, not really gold, but that gold color type coin inside the bigger surrounding silver type coin, kind of like the toonie and the loonie that you see, the coins you see in Canada. Their money is a little bit funnier looking than Canada's money, even though, you know, the U.S. money is really funny looking now, how things have changed. But also the things you noticed in Italy is that just like in the rest of the world outside of the U.S., you have to worry about if you want to keep your phone and other cameras charged, you have to get the right outlet size for your plug and make sure you know what you're doing. Their chips and their snacks is different. They got porchetta chips, for Christ's sakes. The street names. At first I was getting lost because they do have street signs like here. Most of their streets are named on the side of the buildings. So you just have to learn that. And they actually do have cannabis shops. They legalize weed. Weed was very strictly outlawed in Italy, and that has changed. This channel is going to be about keeping it real. A lot of people, when they go on vacation, they won't tell you that they were eaten alive by bugs, that the service they had at a couple restaurants sucked, that it rained hard for a couple days and the weather wasn't perfect. They're going to lie their ass off telling you everything was sunshine and roses, just like everybody's lives on social media. This channel is going to be about not being just negative and tell you everything sucks, and that's my intentions, but keeping it real and honest. My time in Rome was great, although on my final day, I got food poisoning. Why? The food was overrated, people. I got food poisoning, puked my guts out. I ate some pancetta that was undercooked. And on the last day, thank God, this all transpired. The night before is when I ate it on Saturday night, but Sunday was a lost day. So thank God it happened on the last day, but there's a little truth for you. And the fact that the pizza there was god awful. They do a style of very thin crust or squared pizza like we used to which is called grandma pizza. And I was told to go to this bakery that was around since the 1800s. The pizza was god awful there, people. Stay away from the pizza. Osteria del Fortunato was tremendous. The service was great. The food was great. Luciano's was solid. And Mordi had amazing paninis. My suggestions for all of you to go will be in the description below, but the food was overrated. I have a theory that the United States has the best food in the world. Nobody wants to mention this for the same reason I just told you, that when people go on vacation, they want to tell you that it's better than what you experienced because it just makes them feel special. U.S. is the best food in the world, and I will travel the world to prove that right. There's really one place that I fear that's going to beat the U.S. out when it comes to food, and that's Japan, which I will actually hopefully go there soon. Reason why it scares me is because they are very honorable people with a lot of integrity, so that actually frightens me. Does it mean my overrated experience in Rome means the entire city's overrated for food, or the country, Italy's, overrated for food? No, just my experience was. And that's what this vlog's going to be about. My experiences and keeping it real. So for more further vlogs coming up, I will be traveling a whole lot more. Get ready, they are coming. And here's some extra footage of my trip to Rome, Italy. And it is an amazing place to see, a lot of great sights, but there is an overratedness to it. But remember, to be the real, live the real.